Hi, my name is Jeff Pike. I'm the president of Skyline Attractions. Skyline Attractions designs and builds fun things, right? We build amusement park rides, we build roller coasters, we design and consult for amusement park manufacturing representatives and amusement parks around the world. We've implemented or designed more than 25 major amusement ride attractions around the globe through Skyline and through some of our partners that we've worked with. And we're looking to expand, and we're looking to become the dominant amusement ride manufacturer in the industry. What makes Skyline Attractions different? Well, it's in our charter that we have to bring something new to the amusement industry every year. It's not just a platitude that we live by. It's something that we actually achieve every year, bringing a new attraction, something interesting, something fun, not necessarily something huge, sometimes something huge, but we bring it every year. And that kind of innovation and that kind of mandated new development, it really puts us in a position to, even when we make mistakes, we've got so many backups in the plan that we are really moving forward every single moment. Well, we sought out assistance from the SBDC when we realized that even with our strategy of something new every year, there would be times where we had to think long and hard about how to pivot or how to be able to best use our talents when things weren't running so well in the amusement industry, or just when things got a little slow. And it was a difficult proposition when, especially at the beginning of COVID, but even before that, when there's a slowdown, we needed to understand what our options were, from marketing, for finance, for outreach. There was just a lot of things that even experienced business people, I've got a business partner who runs several successful businesses, but we sought out the SBDC's assistance because being in Central Florida and understanding the resources available in Central Florida and the global resources that are attached to that, that was just a huge, huge benefit for us. The SBDC, when we started working with them originally, I was personally shocked at the breadth of knowledge. And I mean, we got on some of these calls and there would be seven people dedicated to just helping us with their unique knowledge. And we weren't paying a cent for it. I remember talking to my business partners when we were done, I'm like, how much is this costing us? And, Bill and everyone say, well, no, this is a free service. Are you kidding me? The amount and the breadth of knowledge. I mean, we used the knowledge base of people that could help us with international transport and international contract law, with people that could help us with developing a marketing plan in our pivot to reach out to other industrial customers, people that helped us develop a pitch to investors when we were looking at possibly using investors. And they reviewed the pitch and they gave us excellent feedback on some of the key financial points that we had to hit, and just sort of the general points that we would want to make sure we touched on if we were pitching to investors. I mean, it kind of goes on and on, but I was just really shocked, all the way down to what do we name something, right? We were getting really good feedback from people who have worked in industry and understand the importance of what your product looks like. And just the name of something was so important. And just the amazing breadth of knowledge that we had available to us. I still, to this day, we're talking about this right now. I still, to this day, I'm shocked that this was a free service that was available to businesses in Central Florida. Well, since working with the SBDC, it's been more than a year. It's been, coming up on maybe a year and a half, almost 2 years. We've been through a lot, and we had a lot of ideas and a lot of approaches to how we were going to sell and what we were going to sell beforehand. And when we got into a real drag through the middle of this, the people at the SBDC really kind of asked questions and said, what if you did this? What if you looked at rebranding this product? What if you looked at seeking or reaching out to some other investor? What if you looked at, they just gave us a lot of ideas. And there was a period of time where, truth be told, it was a really difficult time for us, both financially and then, as a small business owner, it affects you personally as well. And we got through that and we took the advice of the SBDC many times on how to pivot and how to outreach, and it was able to bring us through that. And now here's some good news. The good news is, as of right now, we have in the past month booked another $3.5 million worth of business in the past month. So going from not sure how we're going to, make payroll to bringing in the kind of business that we know we're capable of doing, SBDC helped us all along that way. Going forward, I think we still are going to be in close contact with the SBDC. We've been moved off of the program that we were on previous, but a lot of the people that we've worked with from SBDC, John Finnegan, for example, he's made himself available. And we're still going to be able to count on them when we have questions about when our big international export sale comes up, what the programs that are available to us on the import and export side of things, what kinds of programs we may look into for marketing and outreach in the future. And, I think that we're really excited about still reaching out and bouncing these types of ideas off of SBDC in the future. And as a resource, something that I would normally even pay for, it's just that much better knowing that it's such a low cost, it's a free resource that is tremendously valuable to us. To anyone that's considering working with the SBDC, I would say this, it's a little nebulous in the beginning before you have your first meeting. And you wonder as a business owner or as an entrepreneur, is this really going to help? I've got a finite amount of time. If you're reaching out for help, there's already probably something that you're unsure about or that you really are struggling with, and you're concerned if this is going to be beneficial. All I can say is it is an extraordinary benefit. And the first meeting that you have with your team of consultants and advisors will convince you that this is absolutely worth every bit of time that you put into it. And it doesn't have to be a lot of time, but it can be as much time as you think that you need. I mean, we spent a couple hours every month. That couple hours every month is paid back in spades. So I would certainly move forward with those plans if you're thinking about it.